Hello and welcome to TVC News at 10, the edition which features Flashback, a recap of stories that made headlines during the week. We begin with the news outside Nigeria, where the President, Bola Tinubu, has left France for London after a two-day summit. The Special Advisor, Special Duties, Communications and Strategy to the President, Dele Alake, in a statement said the President, who was initially scheduled to be back in Nigeria today, has proceeded to the United Kingdom for a short private visit. Mr. Alake adds that the President on Friday concluded his official trip to Paris, during which he had an outstanding participation in the summit and for a new global financing pact hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron. The President is expected back in the country for the upcoming Eid al-Kabir festival. And earlier, before leaving for London, the President met with Nigerians living in Paris to intimate them on steps being taken by the government to reposition Nigeria for greatness. The President also sought the support of compatriots living abroad for his government as he promised to meet the expectations of all Nigerians. Well, our correspondent, Femi Akonde, has more on this.
On your mandate, we are standing.
A promise of renewed hope in Nigeria is the same assurance President Bola Tinubu gives to Nigerians in diaspora. At the new Global Financing Pact in Paris, the president found time to meet with his compatriots living in France. He acknowledged Nigeria's many challenges, but strongly believes his newly introduced policies will benefit Nigerians in the long run.
Our diversity is an asset if we know how to use it for our prosperity. Born of the same father, in the same house, except living in different rooms. We must promote unity, stability, and economic justice for every one of us.
This feedback from the Nigerian community may be refreshing for President Bola Tinubu, perhaps what he needs at the moment as his administration goes through its formative stage.
Before you came in, it has always been a very difficult experience for us, but you did the magic. The information we're having from our partners here now, they are telling us what they are projecting to make from Nigeria and what we also tend to benefit.
I wanted to talk about sports. Sports is a very huge tool that you can use that helps, that shows how the community is great. You have David Alaba around, and I'm representing France, and there's a lot of Nigerians representing other countries, and I think that we need to work out and to think how Nigerians could keep representing Nigeria.
Making us your first diaspora audience, we are so happy and honored.
In a separate meeting with the president of the Africa Development Bank, President Bola Tinubu urged the multilateral institution to increase investments in projects that target women and youth empowerment. The head of the bank, Akinwumi Adesina, commended President Tinubu's macroeconomic policy and pledged to support the economic direction of the administration.
I commended him for his boldness, his vision, his determination with regard to having macroeconomic stability and fiscal stability for Nigeria. I commended his boldness in removing the very inefficient fuel subsidies that Nigeria has. And no bird can fly if his wings are tied at his back. And therefore, that will really help Nigeria significantly.
As President Tinubu returns to Nigeria after an eventful outing, the first in the life of his administration, Nigerians are also eager to see and feel the impact of his engagements and commitments made towards the growth and development of the country. Femi Akonde, TVC News.